not my usual stream time today, but let me just turn on the music. I thought I would still play some late night chess today, since I said I would stream. I'll think about this playlist. I'll think about it a bit. Let me do my puzzle rush. Hello, Jordan. Okay. Hi, Alpoca. How was my day? My day was good. It was a bit busy. Hence, I'm streaming, you know, at 10 p.m. my time, but I thought it would be fun to try different times as well. Hi, untaken username. I just basically I did some work and then we dropped off my bro at his practice. Unexpected, but hi. Yeah, it was yesterday I said I would stream today, and then I had stuff to do during the day, so you know, it's better late than never. 10 p.m. first time I'm streaming so late, but okay. Yeah, so then after that, so we dropped off my bro at his practice, and then I went to shop for my grad dress, and I actually found one, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I'm really glad that's done because I really don't like shopping. Probably shouldn't watch the stream, your sleep schedule is already broken enough. What time is it for you? What time is it for you? Is my music too loud and aggressive? This is really good for like a bullet mood, but... Wait. Oh, I'm playing with black. Okay. No, I meant that was a mouse slip. I did not mean that at all. No, there's mate. Okay. Check. Check. Good old smothered mate.
Please consult your directory and call again, or ask your operator for assistance. This is a recording.
This? Or this? Check. Or do I play here? No, I was just doing that right away. Well, never mind then. Never mind. I thought that was fancy. This or... I feel like it's not this, but also why not? Check. Okay, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. Okay, it's fine. $4 a.m. for you. Okay, that's pretty late. That is pretty late, I'm not gonna lie. But at this point is when you just have to decide. Either you're gonna go to sleep or you're just not going to. That's just how it is. Hello, Chess Pawn. Hi, Paul. Добрый вечер, new task. I was just thinking to... I mean, I could also take some challenges. There's two problems right now. One problem is that my blitz is 2500, and the other problem is that my bullet is 2500. So either I just play on these ratings and claim that this is fine and it's gonna hold up, or I just go for unrated challenges today. Let's aim for 2600 on both. I like the optimism, but something tells me that this is that it's a bit unrealistic. Hello, thinker teacher. Is it really late or early? For me, it's really late. It's 10 p.m. my time. Unrated, enjoy the rating for a while? Yeah, maybe, because I just made it to 2500 blitz for the first time yesterday. Your time is 4 a.m. Yeah, so it's really early. Yeah, so I think... I mean, okay, I could also just chat a little bit more and I can take unrated challenges. For now. For now, we can do that. And game techniques, bishop's knight, and bishop and bishop. But I think, honestly, I feel like it's pretty, like, simple to learn them. Not from me, but from, like, a random chess.com resource, you know? I feel like me teaching them doesn't add anything, because I don't even, you know, I don't know exact specific techniques or like the fastest ways to do it, but I would probably just practice them with like the chess.com computer, or I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure they're most efficiently learned if you just literally try it yourself. And like practice it a few times. Your time. Wow, it's... Hi Justin, I didn't expect. See, we all say that if I stream at this European unfriendly time, then, you know, all the Europeans are gonna be asleep, but clearly nobody is asleep. Clearly none of my Europeans are asleep. ¿De qué hablan aparte de ajedrez? Not anything. We're talking about anything. Hablamos de muchas cosas. Some people start waking up in 2 hours. Yeah, that's... I mean, that's the other side, is that maybe if you guys are awake at 4 a.m. to do your 5 a.m. nice little, I don't know what people do at 5 a.m. What do people do if they wake up at 5 a.m.? Do they go on a run? I think the true definition of like somebody has their life together is if they're awake at 5 a.m. going on a run, or like working out before starting their day at 6 or 7. Ice shower, yeah. Exactly. I have no idea what I've never done an IQ test, Kahe. Maybe you'll go on a run at 5 a.m. then? I mean, you could also do it that way. You could just skip the sleep and pretend you woke up at 5 a.m. Getting a 3+2 challenge. Berserking for your king. I don't know which exact Canadian this is, but probably somebody I know. But it's good that I don't know who it is. It makes it more fun. Thank you, Jesus, for the follow. Well, saying Jesus is kind of funny. Because it's probably pronounced differently. Wake up at 3 a.m. and then play Blitz chess and then sleep. Okay, that's a bit crazy. Because nothing good is gonna happen to your chess rating at 3 a.m. But okay, I won't. Oh, interesting. But I won't say anything. An addiction is an addiction. I mean, I want to play this, but also why? Like, why am I making his job? No, I can do this. I feel like it's nothing too bad. IQ test is not correlated with chess elo, maybe except for top 20. Even top 20, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure actually. This is something. Yeah, I mean, I would agree that it's not fully IQ and that it's a very specific skill set. But I think there's probably like slight. No, I don't actually know if it's IQ. Also, IQ tests, you can get very good at them by just doing them many times and like learning these patterns. Of course, not everybody would be able to, but I think a lot of people would be able to do well on them with just like practice. You would take back like that. Don't want to do that, I think. I don't know where to put my bishop, that's the issue. Okay, let's go here. See, this would be a very good question to Frederick Friedel. He loves discussing that. I'm gonna ask him when I see him next time, because he knows a lot about IQ tests and he knows a lot of top chess players. I'll ask him to what extent he thinks it's correlated. Why? I don't know why. I mean, I see he wants to do this, but... I don't know. Could have done bishop f4. Dang it. Anyways. Wait, but I trapped... Wait, I trapped the rook anyways, did I not? I did trap the rook. Let's go. Because the rook had nowhere to go. Okay, now let's take. There's definitely some stuff happening here, but I'm just gonna hope. I mean, I could have also taken like this. Maybe that would have been better. I'll also be able to take here, I think. Okay, well here I can take, no? I hope I can take. Okay, wait, he'll be able to do this. No, that's fine. Bishop here. Okay, yeah, this is true, but also I think I should be able to just take. No, I can also do this, maybe. No, let's just go for it. Need to activate some rooks here. I don't want rookie 8. And I want to threaten this.
So what if it's the end? 'Cause we are hand in hand. So what if it's the end? 'Cause we are hand in hand. So what if it's the end? 'Cause we are hand in hand. So what?
I don't see the exact... I don't see the exact win, but...
Fender session.
I can even sack this pawn if I wanted to. I feel like it'll be fine. I'll catch up on the chat in a bit. GG Berserking. That was a fun game. I feel like somewhere around there where the rook gets trapped. Yeah, I wasn't sure about e4. But it was interesting all throughout. Let me catch up on the chat. Thank you, Akira, for the follow. I look like I'm going to a special event. No, I didn't go to any event today. I'm not. Oh, there's actually papers? Can you send me the paper? I'm curious. Hi, Philemon. Did I see Magnus versus Lukesh today? No, I just know that they played and I think Magnus was late and he won. I think. That's the extent of my knowledge. Do I know any strong chess players or otherwise? I know some who make questionable life decisions, but I wouldn't call them dumb. I actually think basically like anybody who achieved a high level in any field, doesn't have to be chess, is already like, you already cannot say that they're stupid. Like, I think it's just unreasonable to say. But for sure, like, chess is very special in many ways. Like, there's very different types of people who can be good at it. But I would say, yeah, I would say I know people who make questionable decisions, but not. But I would still say they're very intelligent. Good evening, Gazmag. It's 4:20 for you? Oh, that one had a disadvantage because berserking isn't a function, yeah. Yeah, that's actually interesting. There's no berserking. Never thought of it that way, because I never berserk. 1 hour later and you would have been... What time do you usually go, Justin? That's crazy. That is crazy. Why so late? You can, but it's not gonna allow you. You would share it like that. Yeah. Just as long as you don't send it as a link. But okay, it's also not possible to delete every skill related to pattern recognition. That's like a lot of... That's like a lot, like a big part of chess too. Yeah, I think the link is just not going to allow. But okay. Okay, finally, I caught up. I caught up until the very end. Chess Cognition podcasts. That is cool. Thank you, Rybot, for the follow. Yeah, that's really good to know. Hi, Salim. Pattern recognition can be trained? I mean, yes. I don't think all of it is innate ability. I think some of it, like a lot of it, is for sure trained too. Yeah, I can accept some challenges. Since we're not risking my 2500 today, I can take some challenges. Just so that we chill a bit more today. Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier, Justin. I feel like IQ tests can definitely be trained. At least that's what Frederick has always told me, who knows a lot about IQ tests. Oh yeah, I don't know. I would need to read more into it. Somebody has poor memory and problems in their... I mean, I agree that sometimes if somebody's missing something, they, no matter how much they train, they're not gonna become really, really good. Same as, you know, for some sports you have an aptitude, for some of them you don't, and no matter how much you train, sure, you'll become better, but you're not gonna outperform people who have a natural talent for it. Same with chess. And same with like any field. Let's go. Good luck, Alpoca. Yeah, you can send me a challenge as well. I just accept whichever one has been there. Whichever one I see. You can send me one next LM if you would like to play. Okay, damn, I'm actually scared of H5 stuff. I guess we'll just have to see. Wait. Dang it! I had something much better than this. Okay, wait, maybe I have it now. So my idea was this, and just this. And then like, just simply take. But I mean, it looks so awkward, but also why not? I feel like it's working. I'm a bit scared about my king for the future, but okay, let's see. Yeah, I did mean him. He just like he talks a lot about, like, he knows a lot about IQ tests in general and about a lot of strong chess players, so I think he would have some insights on, like, I think he would have an opinion about it. And it would be cool to know his opinion. Okay, well, I guess my knight is... Oh, well, I didn't meant to play there, but okay. Okay, interesting stuff by me. I meant to play c4, but I guess I just took. That's fine. That's fine. Well, that could even be a trap. The trap being... Okay, never mind. Okay, I think I like this. Just to make him decide what to do.
Freedom is a choice, and yet so many people decide not to be free.
Actually, let me play this to escape with my knight. I feel like this could work. Could have also played there, but that looked a bit more suspicious to escape and put both of the knights there. Is the music too loud for you guys? It's a bit loud for me, but I can't tell if it's too loud. I mean, we have this, but... He's not gonna take for sure. Okay, I was thinking of this. I can also do this, but then rook g8, yeah? I guess so. Let's try this then. Okay, let's just play here. Oh, Boca, I'm very sorry. I'm gonna try to flag you, probably.
Freedom is a choice, and yet so many people decide not to be free. I'm a free man, and I can think freely.
Nice.
They think we're crazy.
Hopefully I don't stalemate.
Freaks. But honestly, I think we're just happier.
GG. That was a cool game.
Ralph Fender session.
Yeah, that's true. He always has so many stories. Like, he's a person with the most stories, and yeah, he knows an absurd amount of people and that are like exceptional in so many fields. He's honestly like one of the most interesting people to have a conversation with. At least in, you know, that I talk to quite a bit. Yeah, I have heard of John Nunn, but I don't know his whole life story or anything. Botanic was comp sci. Last year was mathematician, Morphe. Yeah, it's really cool. Honestly, it's I really like hearing stories like that. Yeah, it was a funny typo. Don't we do homework anymore? What homework?
Freedom is a choice.
I don't give chat any homework. Or are you saying, am I doing homework anymore? Krishna, I'm gonna hydrate. I just saw the hydrate redeem. You asked Anna Maya what's the percentage she uses when she plays Blitz? What percent of what? Percentage of... percent of what? GGL Poka, thank you for playing. $95 to 99%? I'm so... Who retired from chess at 21? Oh, I wish you were white, or I played something else in Night of 3. I'm so sorry. I really don't mind playing other openings, but it's just like I don't have to turn on like my brain for the opening if I play King's Indian Attack. I'm sorry. You know, next time, like, if you're playing me, you can request that I play something else. I'm all good with that. It just, I play it automatically. No such as people. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, teacher. That's what I'm saying. It's... Yeah, he does tell a lot of stories about Anand as well. Hopefully I'll see him this summer. I'll have to message him about when I would come to Hamburg. Thank you, Miraculous Chess, for the follow. There's no join button, but I'm just taking some challenges right now. Percentage of pattern recognition during the Blitz games? Oh, yeah, you rarely calculate. I agree. I think a lot of it is like... I don't think you calculate more than 2 lines, you know? You only look at like one candidate move, and if it's good enough, you just go for it. And then if it's not good enough, then you kind of go for the second one that comes to mind. Yeah, that's true. That seems pretty accurate. Should have played g5 again. Yeah, I remember you were winning in that game when you played when you went for the attack there. Oh my god, I'm getting a 3-minute challenge from 2700. Let's do it. From Ladybug. Why am I white all the time? That's so weird. That is so weird. I don't understand why I got 3 whites in a row. I'll take it. I like it, but just confused why. I can do this, no? Can I? E5, interesting. Huh. Okay. I see. Let's attack this, let's play this. I still want to do it. Is that crazy? Would that be a crazy thing to do? Probably, yeah. Why though? It looks so good. I'm annoyed. I'm genuinely annoyed. I just want to play that anyway. I wish material was just not a thing. I'm annoyed. Okay, let's think about how to attack here. Play for f4, but this knight needed to make quite a trip. I couldn't have done it right away because there was some knight e4 ideas and he would take my knight. So my knight had to waste 2 moves. It's kind of unfortunate that way. But we got it eventually. Okay, I can do this. Could have also done some knight g4 ideas. I'm gonna do this. What if I take and play knight? Let's play this first. Knight h7 maybe? Knight g5? Yeah, we'll have to see. Because if I ever... Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I don't think he'll take, to be honest. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, so now that he commits to this, let me think. Let me think what I can do. C4 is an option. Also simply taking is an option. Let's play c4. I don't mind it. Could also take back like this to just allow this bishop to have some breathing room. And to allow this knight to actually... Maybe. He does have some counterplay on the b file now though. But I feel like this must be good. This looks really good. Yeah, this is the one drawback. Honestly, I'm fine with that. Just gonna put the bishop here, no problem. Could also take back with the knight. Now my knight is finally gonna get to its dream spot. And then I'm gonna start looking at sacks on g5. Honestly, I'll do it on the next turn if it's possible. Okay. I'm gonna try to do it if possible. Maybe I should join with my rook first? It seems like a bit of a stretch, to be honest. Seems like a bit much. I'll do this rook instead. Take, take, take. Doesn't matter. Maybe he'll go... Oh, he already went. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. I'm going for it. Yeah, okay. This I thought about. Oh, I cannot think. This is so sad. I really wanted to think longer on this. Missed it. Oh, dang, I missed it. Okay. Yeah, I'm too low on time to do anything about this, but this was a really cool game. Ah, dang it. GG. I really want to know what the best move there was. This looked really interesting. Here I thought this was lost already, but what about earlier? This was a good sacrifice. It's not necessary. I could have also just played something better. But here I'm supposed to not take back. I'm supposed to play Rook H5 or Rook F1. Okay, Rook F1 is kind of slow, but I get it because it's threatening something super quick. And this is also threatening something super quick. Interesting. Thank you, Orca, for the follow. Yeah, that was a nice attack. When I play fast blitz or bullet, and you have very solid. Yeah, that's true. All these people I meet in Germany, but I forgot one. Are you gonna be in Germany? Actually, I'll ask you this. I'll ask you this after. You usually play super lazy chess on Blitz. Yeah, no, I think in Blitz it's just not practical to calculate everything. You just kind of wait until the actual moment that you have to calculate when it's actually critical. Like here, for example, I was supposed to start calculating, but I didn't. So don't repeat that mistake. One of the players who is tough to crack in terms of what? In terms of chess? You like the music and the chess? Thank you, Kalandra. Yeah, it was a cool game. Knight G5 was a mistake though. Hello, Trophy. See, we have two types of people. People who just woke up and people who have not gone to sleep yet. Send it unrated, please. If you're sending a challenge, please go unrated. Because I'm not risking my new beautiful 2500 that I just made yesterday. I'm solid before going to the attack or provocative. Yeah, I wouldn't. I definitely have an attacking spirit, but I think I was mostly, like, as a player, I was more built on, like, the fundamentals. Says fundamentals and plays Candy. Great. I should have played the Alakine to really defy all the fundamentals. Okay, this, I forget how to actually play this line, but Hopefully I just don't get completely destroyed, which I sometimes do. Do I play g6 and this, or is this gonna take too long? I think one time I got mated very quickly in a line like that, so I'm trying to not do that this time. Would I risk my bullet? Not yet. I'll risk it next bullet roll. Maybe some... Honestly, today I'm in a good mood, but I'm also not gonna do... I wasn't planning on streaming for a very long time. So I'm gonna play when I'm both in a good mood and I have a little bit more time. Because then, even if I lose 2500, I can grind back to it, you know? So... both of these factors need to be combined for me to actually play and not peak sit right now. Because like I'll just have to try to make it back. Like there's no other option. See, I want a castle short, but I know I shouldn't. Let's just play queen b6, both attacking this and making his development annoying. Hello, Maskinosha. Scandy is fundamental? Oh yeah. It's the most fundamental opening. But honestly, I love my suspicious openings. I don't care what people say. I kind of like it when both people don't know what's going on. Not just me. Plus, I'm genuinely convinced that in Blitz and Bullet you can play anything you want. But I even play such stuff in Classical, so it's not very unusual for me. Okay, I really don't want to take that though. Can I? This looks very weird, but I do have a chance to take here after that, so maybe that makes it okay. Maybe. And I think I'll... Oh, okay. Okay, this I didn't expect. Maybe I take now? Because he cannot take back with the bishop and then the queen again. So maybe... So I'm just kind of limiting his recapturing options. Maybe I didn't have to do that, but okay, anyways. Somehow I probably would have been better to not do this, so we'll think. Yeah, okay. Now what if I take and go here? It's risky, but I don't think I'm risking that much. At least I'll have all the extra pawns for my weaknesses. We're gonna have weaknesses, might as well be worth it. What if I 96, you think? Okay. Am I crazy to go king d7 next move? I think, yeah. I should probably not do that. We did it anyway. Oh, he can't even take. Right. Okay, gotta just go for the flag now. GG, that was close. That was nice. Am I playing Title Tuesday this week? I'll think about it. That's actually tomorrow. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll play. I don't know. I have a chess-based recording tomorrow morning, so either if I get enough sleep, then I'll stream right after it. I'll stream early Title Tuesday. See, I prefer the later times, but I've just had so many late streams that I feel like I have to, if I'm gonna do it, it should be an early one this time. Thank you, Kino, Kono, it's me, Chris Chi, and Rhythmic Caveat for the follows. Yeah, no, well, honestly, I think all of these like suspicious openings, of course not everything, but something like Scandy, sure, it's very bad at high level, but all the way until there, especially in faster time control, it's fine. It's honestly fine. The game doesn't get decided in the opening anyways. At least I think, sure, sometimes maybe you get caught in a bad opening, but that can happen in any opening, even in the solid ones. So I just think the game doesn't get decided in the opening. That's my opinion. I couldn't even name you my main openings. I just have a lot. It changes based on the season, but I do have some consistent stuff, I guess, that I have not switched away from. I play way more suspicious ones. You like the suspicious streamers, okay? I wouldn't say I'm a suspicious streamer, but I guess my openings are. You can't have fun in chess without playing sus stuff. It's a personal preference. Hi, Alberto. Hi, Dale. Predictions today: need to recover losses from doubting. 2500. Ah, well, that's true, but you know, maybe shouldn't have doubted in the first place. You would agree, but only at bullet you can't do anything because there's more time to refute incorrect ideas. Yeah, but I just meant openings wise. I feel like you can do almost anything, even in blitz. It also depends against who. Yeah, it's because I'm only playing unrated games. That's why we haven't done anything yet to the ratings. Stafford, I've never got to like learn the Stafford, but yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's fun that somebody popularized. I think the closest thing I have to my own line is the Lazy Sicilian, because nobody else does that. It's really sus, and I love it. Nobody else loves it. I love it, but you know what's funny? People prep against it now, and now I can't play it. How much time would I need to prepare for a chess-based lesson? It depends. It depends what I do. If I do something quick, then maybe like I would say like an hour. But it doesn't have to take an hour. Like sometimes I have an idea very quickly and I just quickly put it together, and it would take much less than that. But then there's other times that I go into this like some really deeply into a topic for some reason, and I want to choose the best possible example. Thank you, Luigi Faye, for the follow. So sometimes it takes me a really long time to find some like collection of tactics, or you know, when I used to do these big episodes with like best of 2023, let's say, and I had to collect and actually look into it. Those ones would take me a long time, but it didn't have to. So yeah, it just depends. I think for me, choosing the idea takes the longest. And then after that analysis, it doesn't take as long. No sleep, no working. Yeah, I mean, you do need sleep, but sometimes I think you could go off one game just based off of like adrenaline and it's fine. What does Timka do? Timka is not here right now. I think he's probably asleep. He's probably just laying down with somebody, one of my family members, if they went to bed already. I'm neighbor because you're from Canada too. I started It Depends again. Yeah, I always do. Jeez, it takes me so long to catch up on chat. Oh, I mean, yes, I guess I also have my own London, but it's not really my own. It's something that existed already, and I just picked it up and played it a lot. But I do have my own nice London version. But I think that my like trademarked thing is Lazy Sicilian, and that's what because I'm like basically the only person that has like that likes it. People don't even know what it usually is. Exactly, what is Lazy Sicil? Well, it's e4, c5, knight f3, e6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, bishop c5. My favorite. But okay, so like I don't recommend it as the only opening, but I think it's such a cool line and nobody believes me. But one thing that's special about it. By the way, untaken username, you can ask me anything, advice, I see the redeem. What was I gonna say? Most professional players that I've asked this question to, they're like, what is that? I've never seen it before, I've never analyzed it before, and I dare you to find a relatively, you know, a line on move 3-4 that most players don't know. I think this is very unique about it. But the problem is that now I've asked everybody about it, and now they're gonna know. And they make fun of it, so now it's different. But I just think it's really cool that nobody has even heard of it before. And it's playable, in my opinion. Thank you, Thunder Falcon, for the follow. It looked fun. Thank you, Alpoka. Thank you for the support on that. Wait, what about King Charles today? When you're streaming, sometimes streaming the weekend, you need to prepare. Wait, like for lessons? You mean you prepared for like lessons on stream? Think your teacher? I say it as my own. No, like I didn't come up with it. Like I don't take. It's not, you know, perfectly my line. Obviously, people have played it before, and it's not like I came up with a novelty. But I think I'm one of the very few people who has actually made a course on it and who like talks about it and who is excited about it. Will I do a vid why I can't play the Lazy Sicilian anymore? There's a couple of reasons why I can't do it anymore. But the thing is, I don't want to say which lines are like bad against it because then everybody's gonna know. Or like, because some of them are really not obvious. Some are very, very not obvious. And there's also a forced draw, which people laugh at that because they're like, what forced draw? Like, nobody wants to draw against Lady Sicilian. But there is a forced draw, and I have an issue with it. So, yeah. Somebody played Lady Sicilian against you OTB and you almost lost that game? That makes me so happy. Sorry about you almost losing that game, but wow. That makes me so happy. I should promote the course. I mean, yeah, it is one of the. I mean, I could, but it's. I was just talking about it. I wasn't trying to make anybody buy the course. I was just talking about it. Plus, it's only like a 60-minute. It's not like a big course. But that's not why I was talking about it. I just genuinely like the Lazy Sicilian. Let me do the redeem because Untaken username was. Untaken username did a redeem for Ask Anything. If you had to pick right now, what type of doctor would I become? That's a really tough question because there's so many specialties and I haven't explored any of them really deeply. I just have general ideas of what they are, but I would really want to see rotations, which is something that I would do in third year of med school, not now, so it's something that I would do later. If I had to pick right now, can I switch later or no? I don't know. So a couple of things. I think a very safe pick is probably family medicine because that's something where I would always have a job. It's very safe, very secure. I think I would enjoy it. I know that it's patients that you see consistently and I really like that aspect more than I do like something surgical where I don't get to speak to people and I just do some mechanical work. So I think family medicine is probably a safe bet, but also it's a bit limiting in terms of specialties. So like I wouldn't, you know, kind of a lot about, you know, a little bit about many things, but you don't specialize. And that's something I'm excited about med school is that I would get to learn more about these specific topics and then I would actually see which one of them I would want to specialize in. So my only two things right now, I was thinking about endocrinology. I think that one is cool. Actually, guys, I did a test the other day. Maybe I can do that test on stream someday if you would be interested. But I did like a personality matching test for specialty because, no joke, this is the question that I get asked the most ever since this whole med school business. So I did a personality test about. Wait, no, it disappeared. Oh no, it didn't. I took a screenshot. So I took a personality test for which specialty you should pick. You guys can guess which one it was. Hi PMD, nice gigantified. Don't fool me with your with the degenness. Sorry about streaming it at a degen time. So I don't know if that answers the question, but that opens up a much bigger discussion. It's impressive, such normal looking moves. And no one is crazy. That's what I'm saying. I think it's so cool. Another nice stream. Hi, Devo. Oh, why? How come you quit streaming, Thinker Teacher? I would be curious to know. Yeah, forced draw is a real problem. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Forced draw is a problem. But most people don't know it, so. If you don't improve with the course, it would be very sad, but it's impossible, Devo. It's impossible to not improve with the course. Job security is my main goal? No, it's not actually. I think satisfaction is my main goal, Trophy. But I'm not gonna lie, it's also very nice to like not have to like I don't wanna be applying for jobs my whole life, you know? The job market is really tough right now in every field. Addiction medicine to treat chess addicts. I can't treat it if I have it myself. Would you offer unsolicited advice? Of course. I assume it's something about picking a specialty in medicine. If you're asking, it's not unsolicited? Yeah, exactly. Surgery. Surgeons, yeah, of course, surgeons make the most money, but that's not, it doesn't, I'm not gonna make a decision based on money. It's something you choose for the rest of your life. You just stop streaming and you realize you need to manage your life after 5 years of streaming. Cross 2,500 hours of streaming. Wow. Oh, that's so good to hear. Thank your teacher. That's so wholesome. I'm happy you enjoyed it, and while it is sad that you quit, maybe you're on to doing other things right now which are also fulfilling, and maybe you can always come back to it, and I'm sure it'll be nice. Specialty you think you're going to do right now is almost certainly the one you like once you have to apply for pharmacy. Oh, so you think it's very likely. Ah, okay, so you're not gonna have a real idea of what you like until you've actually sampled all the options. Yeah, I mean, but honestly, a lot of people also say that it changes. Something you like changes over time, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Things could change. So yeah, you guys can. Do I have around 400 hours of streaming? I think maybe. Yeah, maybe about 400. I never looked at the hours. I mean, I can look at the hours. I don't know. I don't know where it would be, but I think I was around 3. I think it's maybe a bit more. I think I had 350 or 300 something. I think I had 350 last year. Maybe I'm wrong. So, I guess my watch time command is broken. PMD, thank you so much for gifting the sub to Think Your Teacher. I appreciate that. Oh dang, you could check 446 hours. There, that should distract me enough to not read what you said. No, I read everything you said. Real reason? Oh, I think you're paying him in Puzzle Racer. Yeah, so the thing that my personality, maybe I could do this on stream, honestly, it could be fun because it's like basically a personality quiz, but I don't know how much they're actually, you know what, maybe I'll do these quizzes if I end up doing this 8-hour stream thing, because that would be fun. So it said this. Oh, I'll just read it. Final guesses of what the top match of specialty was for my personality. PMD, thank you so much for gifting to National Master Dale. Thank you for the gifteds, PMD. I appreciate that, thank you. You said family med, you're sticking with it. Good guess. Anesthesiology, also cool. Psychiatry. Drop a follow, we're getting to 8K soon. We're not getting to 8K that soon, but we're kind of close. 300 something away. So, top match. Actually, Ruby9, you're correct. My top match was pediatrics, 86%. My top match was pediatrics. Then it was... Oh, Hype Train started. Wow, PMD single-handedly started a Hype Train. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Pediatricians rage a little less than I do. Are you saying I rage a lot? Is that really? I think I don't rage a lot compared to other chess players. But okay. We also have not observed how much pediatricians actually rage, so... Yeah, but it's also, you know, I love kids. But also it would have to mean seeing them... So it's a double-edged sword, you know? You get to see kids sick, which is really heartbreaking, but then you're also the one helping them. So it's sort of like you're gonna be in something that makes you really sad, but you're also like helping that. So I don't know. Never seen me rage at the chess stream. True. Yeah, so then my other options were, my other like top matches were, for some reason, physical medicine and rehab. Don't know why. Then it was internal medicine, endocrinology, which was kind of interesting because I've always mentioned endocrinology. Then it was radiology, ophthalmology, dermatology, preventative medicine, and whatever else. Yeah, but after that it gets like, a lot of them were pretty close. But maybe I could do, it would be an interesting quiz to do. I don't know if this quiz was even reliable, it was just a random one that I took for fun. And it was very quick, but if I could actually, you know, sit down with the stream, like actually think about my answers more precisely, then maybe we would get something different. But I do think that pediatrics would still be up there. Yeah, that's true, you get the whole family. Plus, one more reason why I would consider pediatrics is that we have a really good, in program, there's a really good hospital for kids. So it would be really nice to work there. Deciding future based on a quiz. But no, I wouldn't do it. It's just because this is the most asked question nowadays. I was talking about Chio. Yeah, exactly. Like the atmosphere there is just so good. But okay, I don't know much. Like I obviously haven't looked into like the lifestyle, or I've never. When do I have to choose? In 4 years, it's all good. Well, maybe 3, but like in 4 years. 3 to 4 years. Have 150 to 200 math books. That's crazy. Oh, in the radio center. That's so... What is a busboy? Is that a job? That's cool. Oh, interesting. You thought you'd do pediatrics originally and then you met. Huh. Change your mind. Oh, that's sweet, Justin. Yeah, no, I'm not set on anything right now. I know some people are really set even before they go into medicine. They have like a specific one in mind. I have some ideas of what I would like, what I wouldn't like. I'm very open-minded to anything. And I really don't need something like, I don't need some prestige of like neurosurgeon. I just want to do something that I think would actually be the best fit. So wait, staff help. Oh, nice. Thank you for the hype train. It was a really it was a really interesting hype train. It started way later, but cool nonetheless. Thank you PMZ for the hype train. Had a doctor who was shot shortly after. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's crazy. It's the worst lifestyle job, yeah. No, like, I just, it's not, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it is worth it for everybody. Some people, you know, some people do live for their job and they want to, like, this is all I want to do. And I get it. Maybe in that case you should choose something like really extreme like that. But I know that that's not gonna be me. I kind of wanna, I don't know, have a family. So I'm not sure if that would work. Deserved? I'm not gonna ask what happened there. I'm not gonna ask. Would I prefer to do... I'm a bit confused, Northlook. Something really extreme chess player as the job? I don't think chess player is extreme. It's definitely untypical. But I don't think it's an extreme job. Although maybe it is too. I guess I'm just so used to, like, knowing that lifestyle that maybe from an outside perspective, it's a really extreme and untypical job, maybe. It is kind of. It is, but I'm just very used to it, and I've had a lot of, like, I kind of know what it's like, but maybe, yeah, maybe to somebody else it'd be a very weird job. Would I want to do medical research? Honestly, no, I don't want to do research. No hate to research, but absolutely not. Not for me. I think it's I just think I'm meant for other things. I don't know how people do it. Like, it's so difficult in so many ways that I've done research placements for the last like 2.5 years, but yeah, but it's tough. I know I might, maybe if I do clinical, it's gonna be different. Maybe if I do clinical, it would be different, but wet lab stuff is, I knew pretty early on that it probably wouldn't be for me. Trust the process and keep an open mind. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's a great mindset to have. If you decide too early what you want to do without a deep understanding of it, you might regret it later on. Yeah, that's true. Hydrate? Yeah, let me do another hydrate. Also, I have not played a game in like in a long time. Somebody can send me a challenge and then I'll get going soon. Grinding equal end games for hours so your family can eat is extreme. I mean, true. True, but I would hope that it's not, you know, your last resort when
Offender session.
your family's well-being depends on you grinding an equal end game. Yeah, that is kind of intense. What's the difference between pizza and a chess player? Is this a joke? I feel like there's some joke cooking up here. I don't know the difference. Pushed into career path by people who are parents. Aww. I mean, honestly, it's never too late, but I also understand when you just have to be reasonable and stick with it. I do understand that as well. Change categories you're sharing? No, like I don't mind playing, but I got sidetracked and I also didn't have the underrated challenge going on. So I couldn't even take one. Even if I wanted to. Hello, Sunny Guy. I'm doing good. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was not gonna be a long stream. I'm just gonna like oh, this is so fun. 3 + 2, 960. Let's do it. Let's try it. I like it. Okay. I'll try to go for something like this. Okay, I can also, yeah, I can do this to try to play d5. I can also play like this. I think that's my upcoming plan. Oh, it is not a joke. A pizza can... Oh my god. Oh no. That is such a roast. Can I play d5? Takes, 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 takes. I can, but should I? Should I is a different question. Take, take, take. I mean, why not? Let's try it. So what is the difference between a pizza and a chess player? Pizza can feed a family for at least a week. That is so sad. That is so sad. I wish the situation was better. I do feel bad. I do feel bad that that's the reality for a lot of chess players. All very talented people too. Still deciding where to castle. Okay, he chose short. He chose castling short. I get it. I definitely do. I could go long. I could go short. I can go short right now, but I also am not in a rush. I could consider long, maybe, but not really a reason to do that right now. Yeah, no, it is sad. But I think it's kind of change. Like, I don't know if it's specifically changing, but it could change. Honestly, I like Castle. No, I don't like it. I actually don't like it, to be honest. But I also don't like this one. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to choose one, and I think this one is more reasonable. This one is more reasonable. Thank you, Hamsteak, for the follow. Okay, now I don't have this idea. I'm really sad, but it's fine. Okay, let's put the rook here. Yeah, this is only 960. Like, this pawn is on d2 still. Otherwise, the position is starting to get pretty normal other than the pawn. Other than the pawn, the position is pretty normal. Maybe like this to maybe play this next, and then so that if he ever takes, I take this one. See, I want the bishop pair, but I also don't want to move my bishop. Guess I'll have to. And just try to play against the pawn. Very low on time too. Right. Dang, okay, he actually took that. This is actually concerning. Here, check. Accept draw, why draw? I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know why draw. I think white is doing pretty well. Maybe I play this. I wasn't sure exactly what to play. It is pretty equal. White is slightly better. I was choosing between this and this. Maybe this first? And then, I mean, I'm not even sure. I don't know, it's tough to play. I think it's tougher for black to play, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's tougher for black to play. But, interesting game. Apparently it's 0.3. I thought it was easier for white to play. I wasn't sure if it was completely winning or not. But I think it's easier to play. I guess if you try to push these pawns, then maybe there's... It always recommends h5 for some reason. Or to go after this pawn, or to go after this. And to sometimes make a draw like that. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I also thought that white was the one better. I don't know if I would have chosen rook here or queen g8. Probably queen g8. Yeah, thank you for the game. It was fun to play anyways. Yeah, it was 960. I'm mystified by which conversation. We had so many conversations that I got lost in what I missed in the chat.
Get a credit
But anyways, GG.
card annual fee
I'm
waiver.
gonna get going, I think, because it wasn't gonna be a long stream today. Still need to do my chess base lesson after this. Give me a second to figure out who to raid. I'm not running away from anything. It's just it's already gonna be like it's 11:30 p.m. for me. 11:30. Let's raid.
And earn scene plus.
Okay. Okay, I decided on the raid. It's 5 a.m. for you. Yeah. No, I'm gonna get going. I'm not. We'll do all of this. We'll do all of this soon. It's 9 a.m. Yeah, for some time zones this is perfect, but for me no, I still have some stuff to do. Buy and take a username. Thank you everybody for hanging out today. It's been an unexpected stream, but I like streaming in the afternoon. Sorry, in the evenings somehow. It's a different vibe and I kind of like it. But I will come back to some regular times. I find that evening streams are more chatty. But yeah. Okay, have a good rest of your day, everybody. Hopefully see you tomorrow for Title Tuesday. I still don't know whether I'll play early or late Title Tuesday, but one of them. But okay, enjoy your day or night. And see you. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Enjoy your day.